Hello everybody and welcome to the KD Adventures, where we make theme park and adventure videos every single week. If you enjoy watching this video, make sure to let us know by hitting that like button. And if you're new to the channel and you're feeling extra cheeky, be sure to hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you don't miss a single thing. You can also find us on Twitter and Instagram, just search for the KD Adventures. Walt Disney World celebrates its 50th anniversary in 2021. Since October 1st, 1971, when Magic Kingdom officially opened, there have been many new updates and additions, including the free parks, new rides and attractions, and also a bunch of new hotels. For Walt Disney World's 50th anniversary celebration, they want to go big. Although some of these new updates will be here in time for October 1st, 2021, some additions have been delayed due to the pandemic, but we should be able to experience them all hopefully within the next couple years. Today we're going to be counting down the top 10 most exciting updates coming to Walt Disney World. Number 10, the Polynesian Resort Retheme. If you're a fan of Moana, then you'll love the next addition coming to the Polynesian Village Resort. The whole of the resort is currently under refurbishment to incorporate the film into the hotel. The hotel rooms now feature a more modern look, with Moana designs throughout the room on the wallpaper and also carved into wood. Being one of the original Disney resorts, you may think that this decision is controversial, but overall fans are loving it. Hotels, especially Disney ones, need to stay up to date, and with this redesign, it makes the rooms look more modern, especially with the wood carving designs and colours. Whether you're a fan of the film or not, the room updates look great, and I'm sure will be incredibly popular with guests. Number 9, ROUNDUP Rodeo Barbecue in Toy Story Land. Table service is coming to Andy's backyard as ROUNDUP Rodeo Barbecue opens at Toy Story Land this year. This restaurant, based around Woody's Roundup from the Toy Story films, will be bright and colourful, as you'll be dining amongst toys and play sets of a western town. Although it's not yet confirmed on what will be on the menu, it's pretty certain that the menu will feature barbecue food of some sort. So far, Toy Story Land has only offered Woody's lunchbox, so having a table service restaurant in this area will be an excellent addition, and also a great place to pick up some aircon, as well as some great food. ROUNDUP Rodeo Barbecue is set to open this year. The restaurant may open when the park capacities are increased, so hopefully from summer 2021 we'll be able to dine in Toy Story Land. Number 8, Space 220 at EPCOT. When it comes to updates, EPCOT is the park that is going to be receiving the most for the 50th anniversary. There's so many exciting additions coming to the park, and one of these additions is a brand new restaurant. This won't be any old restaurant, this will be an immersive dining experience which will take you out of this world, literally. To begin with, you'll board a space elevator which will ascend you to the stars. As you dine, you'll be able to look out into daytime and nighttime views of Earth 220 miles above. The dining experience will be incredible, and along with that, so will the food options. The menu will feature modern American cuisine, 1,000 bottles of the world's finest wines, and also a huge selection of craft beers. Space 220 is expected to open this year in 2021, hopefully before October. It's more than likely that the opening dates will depend on when Disney relax their physical distancing rules, so whenever that happens, expect Space 220 to open. From the concept art, Space 220 looks to be one of the best restaurants in the whole of Walt Disney World, and will be up there with Be Our Guest and Chef Mickey's. Number 7, Star Wars Galactic STARCRUISER. Back onto the resorts now, and one of the most exciting additions is going to be a Star Wars themed hotel called Galactic StarCruiser. Hoping to open this year, you'll be able to live aboard a starship. As you arrive, you'll enter the StarCruiser terminal, and then you'll enter a simulated experience which will blast you off into space. During this simulated experience, you'll be able to look overhead where you'll be able to see your StarCruiser in the distance. Once you have arrived on the StarCruiser, you will then enter your cabins. Now these rooms are like nothing you've ever stayed in before, as you'll have a view out into space. All guests will be able to take part in different activities, such as taking a tour of a bridge of a ship and also the engineering room. The Star Wars Galactic STARCRUISER is going to be an immersive experience as well as a hotel, and will be a unique stay which is completely different to any other hotels on property. It's expected that the hotel will open this year, however Disney are not yet taking reservations. It's worth adding that Galactic STARCRUISER will be a much smaller hotel compared to the other Disney hotels on property, as it will have approximately 100 rooms. Therefore, due to high demand, this may make the price quite high to stay on board the Starship. Whether the price to stay on board is high or not, this is going to be an incredible experience for all guests, and will be a great addition to Walt Disney World. Number 6. Harmonious. During the pandemic, nighttime shows and spectaculars have been put on hold for the time being, but although they're on a temporary hiatus, when they do return, they're going to be bigger and better than ever. And one brand new nighttime spectacular is coming to EPCOT in 2021 for the 50th anniversary. Harmonious will be a new nighttime show coming to EPCOT and will be part of the park's transformation. The story behind the show will be celebrating global connection and will use the power of story and song to unite us. From what we know so far, this show could be on par with Happily Ever After at Magic Kingdom. This show will include lighting, pyrotechnics and fountains, and also feature 5 floating platforms with a 6-story tall central ring structure, which will support a high density water curtain. Harmonious is going to be incredible, and even though it's still not yet announced when we'll be able to see it, when it does arrive, it's going to be a huge addition to EPCOT. Number 5. Jungle Cruise Reimagined. One of the most popular attractions at Magic Kingdom is the Jungle Cruise. The Jungle Cruise was an opening day attraction and therefore also celebrates its 50th anniversary on October 1st, 2021. With it being an opening day attraction, of course the Jungle Cruise has become a little bit outdated, and therefore it was confirmed recently that it will be receiving a makeover. From what we know so far, the attraction will have a more in-depth story along with some new scenes. The overall theme of the Jungle Cruise will stay the same, however the scenes will all link together to create one story, so kind of like Jaws the Ride, which was at Universal Studios. Disney have said that although there will be changes, it will still be the attraction that we all know and love, without any negative depictions. This is not the only attraction that will be receiving an update due to similar issues. Splash Mountain over in Frontierland will be updated to the Princess and the Frog theming and story at some point in the future. Although this has been announced, it's not yet known when this will happen. But in regards to the Jungle Cruise, this is going to be an excellent update, and I'm sure Imagineers will do a fantastic job of reimagining the ride. Number 4. REMYS Ratatouille Adventure. Back in July 2014, Disneyland Paris opened a new ride at the Walt Disney Studios park. REMYS Ratatouille Adventure is a motion-based trackless 3D dark ride, which is based on the Pixar animated film Ratatouille. This ride is a popular attraction at Walt Disney Studios, so we all knew it wouldn't be long until we saw it appear at another one of the Disney parks. EPCOT is the home to 11 pavilions themed to 11 different countries, one of which being France. So you would have thought that REMYS Ratatouille Adventure would appear in the France pavilion shortly after it opened at Walt Disney Studios. That wasn't the case, but finally the ride will be opening at EPCOT on the 1st of October 2021. The anniversary date of Walt Disney World. Don't get me wrong, REMYS Ratatouille Adventure is going to be an excellent addition to EPCOT. I've experienced the Paris version myself, and it's a great family dark ride. But with the likes of Rise of the Resistance and Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway opening at Hollywood Studios, REMYS Ratatouille Adventure really has got to go big to compare with these 2 other dark rides. That being said, I'm excited to see how this version of the ride compares to the Paris version, and it's going to be a great new addition to the France Pavilion. Number 3. Icon Transformations. Each park at Disney World is unique. All 4 contain that special Disney magic, but they each have a different theme, and these themes are represented by a park icon. At Magic Kingdom you have Cinderella's castle, at Animal Kingdom you have the Tree of Life, At Epcot you have Spaceship Earth, and at Hollywood Studios you have the Hollywood Tower Hotel and also the Chinese Theatre. During different holidays and events, Disney usually celebrates by lighting up or decorating these icons. For example, at Christmas, the Hollywood Tower Hotel has multiple Christmas themed projections, such as a gingerbread house and a giant present. And during the holidays at Magic Kingdom, Cinderella's castle is decorated with thousands of Christmas lights. Therefore, for Disney World's 50th anniversary, of course they are going to go big. And they're doing this by decorating the icons in iridescent theming. Iridescent is Disney's new word for iridescent, which if you don't already know, are shiny luminous colours that change at different angles. Each of the 4 icons will be receiving unique iridescent theming, which will truly make them shine for the 50th anniversary celebrations later this year. And what's great about these celebrations is that they will be lasting for 18 months, starting October 1st. So if you want to catch this iridescent theming, then you have plenty of time to visit the resort during the celebrations. Which is your favourite iridescent icon theming? Let me know down in the comments below. Number 2. Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. A few years ago at Disney's California Adventure, Guardians of the Galaxy took over the Tower of Terror with Mission Breakout. Some were fans of this update and some preferred the original, but overall it's a fantastic ride experience with lots of immersive theming. It's looking like the Tower of Terror will be here to stay for a while longer at Hollywood Studios, but that doesn't mean that the Guardians aren't heading to Walt Disney World. Next year, the Guardians of the Galaxy will be heading to Epcot with Cosmic Rewind. At the D23 Expo, the new roller coaster was announced. This indoor coaster will be one of the longest enclosed coasters in the world, as well as having a great story. The story will go that Peter Quill, the planet Xandar, and its Nova Corps have decided to establish Epcot's first otherworld showcase pavilion. For their presentation, they have decided to focus on deep space travel with an elaborate planetarium called the Galaxarium, serving as a way to give guests a look into the formation of the universe, as well as offering a hyperjump visit to Xandar. However, our trip to Xandar is interrupted by the Guardians, and chaos ensues as the guests are sent back in time to witness the Big Bang. This coaster and ride experience is going to be incredible, and a great addition to Epcot. The ride was supposed to open this year, but it has been delayed till next year due to the pandemic. Although there has been a delay, Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind will be well worth the wait. Number 1. TRON LIGHTCYCLE Power Run. Finally, let's talk about TRON LIGHTCYCLE Power Run, which is coming to Tomorrowland in Magic Kingdom. This new coaster is going to expand Tomorrowland and occupy a new space next to Space Mountain. Since the ride opened at Shanghai Disneyland in 2016, the ride has been extremely popular and has been much anticipated at Walt Disney World since it was announced. On this coaster, you will board a train of 2-wheeled light cycles as you race through the digital frontier. Construction is still underway at Magic Kingdom, and it's not yet confirmed when the ride will officially open. It's expected to open summer 2021, however this may be delayed. The coaster itself will be a launched coaster and reach speeds up to 60 miles per hour, which will feel extremely fast on a motorbike style coaster. This will of course rival with Hagrid's Magical Creatures motorbike adventure at Universal Orlando, but both will still be unique. TRON is going to be one of the biggest and best additions to Magic Kingdom, and after 4 years of anticipation since the ride was announced, it's going to be great to finally have this fantastic coaster at the park. So there we have it, 10 of the most exciting updates coming to Walt Disney World in the very near future. Which edition are you most excited for? Let us know down in the comments below. I'm sure as the 50th anniversary draws closer, we'll hear more news and updates which we will be sure to cover right here on the channel. But that's it for this video. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one.